All right. Hello, everybody. This is Bruce. It's September 17th, 2022. Now that I have optimized the graphics in DCS using a great video tutorial, and I also optimized this mission by putting clouds in it, etc. I'm going to be flying a pretty cool mission. There's actually two choices of missions. Both of them are flying the Sidewinder low-level training route. It is a real route. It's part of the area called R2508 in the Nevada NTTR, the Nevada Test and Training Range. And this was created maybe in 2018 by, I think his handle is King Snake. And it's pretty great. The only thing that was bad is there's some other groups flying, and the audio tracks for those was hideously out of range with gain. So the voices you hear in this are actually me and my wife Bonnie. The reason I'm on this page is once I actually start the mission, things are going to happen pretty fast. So here's the deal. The actual mission waypoints are 22 waypoints. The first 3 are from Nellis, which is about out here or so. And those first 3 waypoints leading up to here essentially getting you to the 4th waypoint, which is actually this A designation. And I'll show you the waypoints that I have set up. I renamed them in the HUD. It's going to be easy to tell where we're at. But the actual Sidewinder low-level training is supposed to take you from A all the way around to M, and then you'd head back RTB back to Nellis. It takes 30 minutes to get your cold start A10 set up and get to M, and probably, no, to get to A, and probably 30 minutes to get back from M to Nellis. And this whole route takes a while, so it's at least an hour and a half. Ours will only be, the flight I'm going to record is only going to be 30 minutes because this Sidewinder course includes the famous Star Wars Canyon. And if you haven't seen the real YouTube videos of real fighters going through the Star Wars Canyon, you really need to watch those. It's amazing. So to get to the Star Wars Canyon is tricky. You would follow these designations A, B, and then at C, Charlie. That's the Jedi transition entry point. And so you're actually cutting across the route, and you'll wind up exiting at J, which ends up being waypoint 13 in the A10. So right here Right at 11.5 is the Star Wars Canyon, and there are no waypoints between these two, so you have to use landmarks. Essentially, the intention of the whole course is to fly whenever you can through the canyons at 300 feet AGL. Uh, there is a radar altitude or radar altimeter I'll show you in the A10, so you always know how high you are above the ground. Um, but finding the Star Wars Canyon is difficult. There's only a few waypoints. They're not waypoints. There's only a few landmarks. There's a single shack, maybe another shack, and then the famous 3 shacks before you get to the canyon, which actually it's pretty cool, but we won't see it. It has buildings and tents and people along it and at the end of it, but because I'll be flying through it at full speed and some crazy angles, you're not going to see that. The other crazy thing is the Star Wars Canyon itself is only 5 to 7 seconds to get through it. Will this be a boring trip? Well, I don't think so. What's happening is there's 3 other groups. There's Ford. The Ford group will start this mission about here, heading towards A. I'll be starting here in the air, heading to A. And I want them to arrive first because I need to tail them as best as possible to get through the Jedi transition to find the Star Wars Canyon. It is a bit difficult between here. It's only landmarks, and you're flying the riverbeds, which we'll be able to see on the TAD, and it's a challenge. It's also a challenge to fly with these A10s. You never know if they're going to go high or going to go in a canyon at 300 AGL. You never know what speed they're going to fly at, full speed or slow way down. So it's pretty challenging. The other group is, I think, 3 F-15s, the infield group. They're coming in, I don't know, somewhere at E or something, and I think they take the rest of the long route, and we probably won't see them, but we'll hear them. And then the last one is Dodge 1, is a B-1 bomber, entering in somewheres around here, maybe D, and taking the long route as well. The A-10s return to base after M, like maybe to Tonopath. The Dodge 1 does go back to Nellis, and I'm not sure where the F-15s RTB to. Lastly, I'm flying an upgraded A-10, A-10C2. And a couple things. I added the targeting pod, so we'll do air-to-air, and whenever the A-10s are right in front of me, we'll be able to see those. Lastly, the upgraded A-10 has the HMCS, which is the head-mounted cueing system. So whenever I'm looking away from the HUD, out the sides of the cockpit, we will be able to see some information, including it doesn't show the lead aircraft, the lead A-10, but it does show number 2 as a flashing circle with a 2 in it, and that's going to help me track these guys. So it is kind of fun and interesting, and I will cut it off after we leave J, I'll cut it off at the 30-minute mark, and that'll be it. So that's about everything. I will be able to put up this map while we're flying as a knee board. And initially, there's some modes, etc., that are turned on in the cockpit that shouldn't be there, shouldn't be turned on. So I'll be getting up a little bit above the mountains, get into autopilot, and get those things turned off and a few things set up. And I'll be explaining that as we go. So let me get my... Oh, shoot. Alright, here we go. I had to plug in my controllers. I forgot. Center of the track IR. There we go. And let's get going. Alright. Let's first pitch up and get above the level of these mountains. Oh, come on. That should be high enough. I need to trim down. There we go. Trim over the left. I like it. All right. So, I've only got 8 miles to sort out this other stuff. My guns are on in countermeasures, so before we turn them off, let's fire a few. Alright. Good look at the plane. And let's do a few countermeasures. Flares. And chaff. Alright. Now I gotta get serious. Let's turn off lights, anti-skid, master game, guns, countermeasure, standby, internal fuel, 10,000 pounds. Let's switch the steer point mode. Hey. That's not the steer point mode. Come on, Bruce. To flight plan and make sure it's back on waypoint 1, which I'm gonna hit.
Warning, autopilot.
In 1 mile. You can see it just switched to 2, which is also pretty much straight ahead. Get down here. Come on, Bruce. We're trying to get to 4 right after the A10s. So here's the TAD display. We're heading to 2. Slow down just a little.
Joshua traffic, Ford 1, Ford flight, 2 A10s, ready to enter Sidewinder at entry point Alpha.
Oh, maybe I'll go a little faster. Let's get rid of this acknowledgement and then go to air with the targeting pod. Oh, wow.
Warning, autopilot.
We need to head towards waypoint 3. That's close enough. get down. Where am I at? Alright, that'll work. Now, the altitude alert by default is 500 feet, and we're supposed to fly through the canyons at 300, so let's change this. We're going to be on the deck. Okay, that's done. And then, oh boy.
Warning,
4.
autopilot.
Let's see where we're at. We're heading to 4. I'm going to speed up a bit until I see where those A10s are at. Okay. Let's take a look. Can we see it? Hey! I gotta slow way down. Let me show you this again.
Joshua
Here they
traffic,
are.
Ford 1, approaching entry waypoint Alpha, going to Angels 3 AGL.
There they are. I'm ahead of them. I gotta slow. I was hoping that I wouldn't do that. Gotta let them. Now here's where we're gonna be able to use this queuing system to see them come up on our left. Hey! What are they doing? Where are they going? But that's them. If they want to go this
Warning,
way,
autopilot.
they might... Oh, wait a minute. Okay, we're already at waypoint 5. I'll bring up the map here in a second. Alright, I think they want to... Do we see them yet?
Joshua traffic, Ford 1, Ford crossing waypoint Alpha, entering Sidewinder.
Okay, that was waypoint 4. So they're maybe still behind me. They had to get to waypoint 4 before heading to 5, so we definitely got to slow down. 200 knots maybe, that'll let them catch up. In the meantime, I'll get this map up. It's going to help us a lot. And
Joshua traffic, Ford 1, at Angels 3 AGL.
They went down to the deck, theoretically. Get to this map. 2508. These are all the waypoints. Air-to-air refueling. We're not going to do that. That would definitely make a long flight. Alright, let's see where they're at. Hey, they're alongside of me. Where are they? Are they down here? In the canyons? I need to have them get... Hey, they're there. They need to get ahead of me. So we'll let them go. We're all heading to, you can see waypoint 5 says B, Needles Lookout Tower. This is where we're heading. And then our next stop will be the Jedi entry point. Here they are. I don't know why it doesn't show the lead. Let's start speeding up. They'll swoop down. I've flown this so many times.
Warning,
I know.
autopilot.
Sort of know what they're doing. Alright, let's speed up here. Gotta catch up to them. Okay. They went full speed on me. You can see them in the TGP on the right monitor now. I'll stay full speed till I get close. They're swooping down. go past the tower. There. The tower is very small. It's just a small wooden structure. Man, they're full speed at the moment. They're there. Maybe they're going to go in the canyon? We're catching up to them. I think they're slowing down. Yeah. Let me slow down. I might have to use my speed brakes from time to time. They're there. They really slowed down. Okay, I'm at idle. They're gonna buzz this tower right here, so will I. So here's my radar altitude, and you'll see it go to a pretty low value when we swoop across this ridge to see the tower. Alright, they just went full speed. The tower is really small, so we're gonna have to get close. And then they're gonna go full speed, I think. Oh, they slowed down a little bit. Right at that square is the tower. Keep an eye on that radar altitude. At 300, we'll get a warning.
Joshua traffic, Ford 1, at
There we go.
Waypoint Bravo. Watchtower in sight.
There's a
Plan to
tower.
execute Jedi transition.
Here we go.
Altitude. Pull up.
Whoa!
Pull up.
130 feet. Okay, where did they go? Shoot, I lost them. Next waypoint. They must have gone this way to go towards. Hey, there! I see their shadow. They might be right above me. Slow down, Bruce. They're right next to me. Gotta make sure I don't hit the top of the ridges either. If I sound like I'm talking funny, there's a huge echo in my headset. Where'd they go? There they are. Full speed. There they go. They're going down in the canyon. Full speed for sure. Alright, we got them. Yep. Let me I have to recenter the track IR every now and then. We're 22 miles from waypoint 6, which is Charlie, the washed out bridge Jedi entry point. Let me slow down, I'm getting too close. Alright. They're unpredictable. AI. Okay. Can't tell if they're speeding up or... Uh-oh. Put out their speed brakes. Alright. I think they just went full speed again. We're climbing this ridge. I'm at 800 feet. 1,000 feet, 1,100 feet. It's dropping again. they're gonna pop up over this ridge. There we go. Let me slow down. I need to know, are they gonna go full speed or slow down? Alright, here we go. I think they're going full speed in this basin. They might actually get down to the deck. Let's see. By the way, the Nevada terrain, uh-oh, they just slowed down. Speed brakes. They're hitting the deck. There we go, full speed again. The Nevada terrain is extremely low resolution. Hey, number 2 was right in front of me. I had to put my speed brakes out again. Extremely low resolution. There's nothing I can do about that. Be nice if they redid it someday. Oh well. Okay, what are these guys doing? 8 miles from the Jedi entry point. Okay, over this ridge, are they gonna go full speed or slow down? Let's see. Alright, they're gonna go down to the deck. We'll follow them. Gotta make sure I don't catch up to them. 1500. Hey! Speed brakes, speed brakes. They had theirs on. Yeah, let's get the speed brakes out again. These guys are crazy.
Pull up.
Speed brakes. Alright. Hey, we're right behind them now. I'm at idle. Alright.
Pull up.
They're gonna go full speed here, I guarantee it. 1.6 miles.
Joshua traffic, Ford 1, at
From
waypoint Charlie.
transition
Washed out bridge in sight.
enter. Here they go. Full speed.
Joshua traffic, Ford 1,
There they
starting Jedi transition. Joshua traffic, Ford 1, Ford going hot and low.
Alright, it's all landmarks now. Let's get down to the deck. Recenter. 450. Slow down a little, Bruce. 350. 40. Alright, what are they gonna do? We're 12 miles. Oh, I have to advance the waypoint.
Altitude.
We're at 300. Whoa. To 13. That'll be our exit. There are no waypoints in here. So that'll be our destination, so to speak, after going through the Star Wars Canyon. These guys are still taking it easy. 340 feet above the deck. I probably sound like I'm drunk, but it's this stupid echo. Okay, here's the first landmark. I was at 300 feet. That shack right there, to the right, they're flying right over it. There it is. Landmark 1. They're going full speed, I think, now. Maybe. Maybe not. Finding the landmarks is tough. I still don't think I can do it. Alright. They're looking for the next landmark. They're still not going full speed. Let's speed up now. I have a funny feeling that they are. Alright, I'm with them.
Joshua traffic, Dodge 1, single Bravo. Ready to enter Sidewinder at waypoint Charlie. Washed out bridge in sight.
We're 500 feet.
Joshua traffic, infield 1, 3 Strike Eagles, ready to enter Sidewinder at waypoint Echo. 500 AGL pushing 450, Tinnamasha Dam in sight.
Another landmark, another shack. They're going full speed now. Remember, we're looking for 11.5 on that TAD display, and you can see they're following rivers on that TAD display. They're going, hey, here's the 3 shacks. Oh
Altitude,
boy,
altitude.
we're real close.
Joshua traffic, Ford 1, passing the shacks.
Here we go.
Ford 2, get ready for a hard starboard
Hard
turn.
right turn and then into the canyon.
Joshua traffic, Dodge 1, approaching waypoint Delta, 400
It's a real
AGL,
dark
pushing
area.
450. Washed out road
It's the
in sight.
entrance. We'll see it here. There it is. You may see some tents on the top of it. We're going in full speed.
Altitude, altitude.
I don't want to catch up to them. Where are they? There they are. Here we
Ford
go.
2,
Pull
Ford
up,
1,
pull
get
up.
ready for a hard port turn. In we go. Yeehaw!
Gotta get over this one ridge. There we go.
Pull up,
Let's
pull up.
get in. There we go. Oof.
Altitude, altitude. Pull up, pull up.
There we go. Believe it or not, that
Joshua traffic,
was
Ford 1. Ford 1,
the
Ford 2,
Star Wars
cleared Star Wars
Canyon.
Canyon. It's just like
I got the
Baker's Canyon
speed
back home.
brakes on.
Pull up, pull up.
Okay.
Joshua traffic, Ford 1. Ford going hot and low to egress point.
Oof. Yeah, I knew they slowed down right after it. We're looking for the exit. We're all
Joshua
going
traffic,
this
infield
way.
1. Approaching waypoint Foxtrot. 200 AGL pushing 500 at center
Here's
of
the
wash.
waypoint. But they're going out there, I think. I'm gonna pass the waypoint first.
Joshua
Where are
traffic, Ford 1. Ford just west of waypoint Juliet intersection.
they? Yeah, they say they passed it. They're there. They don't want to cross it. I will, just because technically that's how it'll automatically update to the next waypoint. So we're crossing it in right now. It should jump to 14. There we go. Now we can hit the deck. I don't think we can catch up to them. They're
Joshua traffic, infield 1. Approaching waypoint
Flying
Golf.
too fast.
200 AGL pushing 500 at center of null.
Alright, we're at 360 feet. Let's get down to the deck. I'm heading to waypoint 14. Gotta trim to the right a little. Trim down a little. I'm full speed. But they're way ahead of me by now, I think. 350.
Altitude.
300. Alright. There we go. 200. I need to get up. Alright, there we go. 330.
Joshua traffic,
Altitude.
Dodge 1, approaching waypoint Echo 400
300.
AGL, pushing 450. Tinamasha Dam in sight.
Let's Dodge 1, the
Altitude,
B-1
altitude.
bomber. Keep crossing underneath 300 feet. I don't think I want to look around flying this low. Probably, yeah. If you look at the TAD display, you can see their purple circle is pretty far ahead of me, and I'm full speed. So we're heading to 14 is K, Road Y.
Joshua traffic, infield 1, approaching waypoint Hotel, 200 AGL pushing 600, turning at west end of
Altitude,
lava
altitude.
flow.
There we go. It's easy to drop below 300. Get up here. Well, the ground elevation could be changing too, which I think it is. It's slowly rising. Well, the clock says we're at 26 minutes. After I go over this rise, you know what? Since we can't catch them, let's raise our elevation. I'll turn off the map and take a look at the terrain real quick. There we go. Turn this off. Let's take a look outside. There we go. After I optimize the graphics, this looks a hell of a lot better. Nice.
Joshua traffic, Dodge 1, approaching waypoint Foxtrot, 500 AGL, pushing 420 at center of wash.
Joshua traffic, infield
Nice
1,
view
pushing
there.
waypoint India near road intersection, 200 AGL at warp speed.
Well, hope you enjoyed the video. I keep reflying this, and I enjoy it every time. Let's see where we're at. 28 minutes, and that's it for now. Have a good one.